I bet you didn't think you'd see a title like that on this channel ever again. What up, y'all? It's the homie Dame, and as hard as it is to believe, I have a job that allows me to pay for this house I'm living in, take care of my multiple children, and pay for the copious amounts of alcohol that I drink. And that job is working as a musician. I have a studio in Chicago, I do producing, sound engineering, and I play a bunch of different instruments. But on the side, I do YouTube, and that's this channel that you're watching right now. So sometimes I combine the two endeavors and use a bit of my musical knowledge to harshly, cynically, and sarcastically tear apart beloved anime openings, gaining me the ire of fans everywhere. So that's what we're doing today. I'm watching all the Naruto Shippuden openings and rating them on a scale of 1 to 5. Let's just get into it. Shout out to Crunchyroll for having all the openings in one video, by the way. I never thought I'd be giving props to Crunchyroll of all things, but they hooked me up here. But yeah, the first opening here is Heroes Come Back by Nobody Knows Plus. They got the little plus sign at the end, yeah. Oh my god, I'm already nostalgic. Already just dripping with good memories from this show. Dripping, I said. Just my favorite show of all time, Naruto. This was so crazy because I remember watching when Naruto Shippuden, when the anime first premiered a few years after the manga. I remember watching it with some cousins back in the motherland, you know what I'm saying? And I actually spoiled to them what happened in the manga because I wanted to move on and watch a different show. I did not want to watch this. I wanted to watch I think Guren Lagann had just come out then, so I wanted to watch that instead. Listen to this. This is the best part right here. This fool going crazy on the raspy vocals. Bro sounded like me earlier this year when I had a throat infection. Killing it with that throat. Wow, look at these beloved characters returning. No, real talk, that's a good song though. Classic anime opening. I'm sure your little weeb hearts were just bursting with nostalgia hearing this song again. For me personally, I think this song is great. I like how pronounced and snappy the drums are at the beginning. It fits really well with the anthemic sounding vocals. And I say anthemic, but they're actually compressed with a little bit of EQ filter on them, which is usually what gives vocals that radio sounding effect. But even still, they feel very bombastic, like something you'd literally hear a crowd chanting in a stadium performance. I'm giving this opening a 4 out of 5. Very strong start. The next opening is Distance by Long Shot Party. The band name is in all caps, so you know they mean business. You are my friend. I don't hear. Oh my god, bro, I haven't heard this song in forever. We need more anime openings that do this ska punk type of song, you know what I mean? Hey, real homies will sing this to their besties, you know what I mean? Talking about You Are My Friend. If your homeboy or homegirl has not sung this song to you while drunk at a karaoke bar, looking passionately into your eyes, they're not your friend, bro. That's just how it is. Oh my god, what was Naruto doing? Oh my god, Naruto's crashing out right there. Ah, Sai. Everybody's favorite character, Sai. Oh my god. What? I don't remember that happening. Was that Sasuke? Bro, can I even show this on YouTube? This fool getting crucified. This is, hell no. That's the yaoi version of the crucifixion, bro. The passion of the Uchiha. Did y'all see Sakura screaming intensely there as if she was about to do something? Look at her, hold on. Look at her. She's like, I'm getting in there, guys. I'm gonna contribute. And she does a lot of the time. I'm a pro Sakura man, dude. Sakura did nothing wrong. Sakura is unproblematic. So yeah, I love this opening. It's probably up there as one of my favorite Shippuden openings. And like I said in the reaction, I love the way Japanese bands do ska punk, and I wish more anime had openings in that style. So I guess the highlights of this opening for me are the horn section and the drum performance. These are really the aspects that give it that punk energy, right? It sounds like a Goldfinger song, like something you'd hear on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater in 2003. The vocal performance is good too. It's not the strongest part of the song for me, but it does the trick, right? And of course, I'm sure this kind of delivery goes crazy during a live show. I'm giving this opening a 5 out of 5. The first perfect score of the video. Yay! Pachi 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 pachi. The next song is a certified Shibuya classic. It's Bluebird by Ikki Monogakari. Oh, here comes the famous one. This is another one of those where the melody is so iconic, you could just hum it and like 8 out of 10 weebs will know exactly what song you're talking about. Hey, hold on, I don't remember that little harmonica being there. Listen to that. Oh my god, our two lovers. And then the third wheel. There go my goat Shikamaru. Who is that? Who are these people? I don't remember the... Oh my god, what arc is this? I don't remember any of these characters. I can't believe I've forgotten all these iconic, beloved characters in my favorite anime of all time. I guess I'm a fake Naruto fan. I just don't know how I could forget anything about my favorite show ever. Dang. Sasuke really thinks he's him, bro. I don't know if there's an anime character I dislike more than Sasuke. And I watch Rent-a-Girlfriend. As I sort of alluded to in the reaction, the strongest part in this opening for me is the general songwriting and composition. It's harder to write a catchy melody than people would think. Why do you think so many famous artists out there have their own songwriters? You know how many times I've been in the studio recording for someone and they've asked me to come up with a melody for their hook? Like the literal chorus, arguably the most important part of your song, and you came up with everything else besides that? But yeah, Bluebird has super strong songwriting in that regard. And the melody is brought to a new level by the vocal performance. Obviously, a well-written song still needs to be performed by competent musicians to still be good. Like, there'd be a big difference if it was my goofy ass singing this song instead of this singer for Ikimonogakari. But yeah, this opening is another 5 out of 5. Pretty strong start for Naruto Shippuden, aka my favorite anime ever. Naruto Shippuden, my favorite anime of all time. The next opening is Closer by Joe Inoue. Oh, I don't remember this one. This is what rom-coms in the 2020s sound like. Rom-com openings from the 2020s. Like, yeah, this Dangers of My Heart sounding as opening. Dang, remember 1010? Does anybody remember 1010? Oh, this is, yeah, the Hidan stuff. I remember. So this is where Asuna dies, where Shikamaru has this cool moment. That was a good arc. There go my king Shikamaru, my unproblematic, flawless, glorious king. Wait, this is actually a really good song. I don't remember this. I remember the arc, but I don't remember this opening. I like the compressed vocals. Again, very, very 2000s. Let's go. Let's go where? So as you saw, I didn't remember this opening at all, even though it was from a pretty, I guess, iconic part of the anime. That being said, I was definitely pleasantly surprised by how good it was. This is such a textbook 2000s rock sounding song. It sounds like something from a Disney Channel original movie soundtrack, and I mean that in a good way. It has a very pounding rhythm, that classic kick, snare, kick, snare. You know, that kind of beat that just drives the song forward. Then you have some simple chainsaw chords on the rhythm guitar, and then the lead guitar just plays a glittery melody over it. Just simple stuff. Not doing too much because it doesn't need to. I think I'm also giving this one a 5 out of 5, man. I'm just handing them out today. I mean, I had a mimosa along with my breakfast this morning, so I guess that put me in a good mood or something. Alright, the next opening, Light of a Firefly, again by Ikimonogakari. Oh, I vaguely remember this one. Yeah. No, this is a famous one too, isn't it? Now that's a slice of life sounding ass riff right there. Whenever they do these, whenever they do these orchestral riffs, well, the title card is showing, that's such like a rom-com slice of life type, musical cue. Oh my god. All of these beloved characters. Damn, this dude Sasuke crawling into a pool of lean. He on that scissor. Sasuke about to go crazy. I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Look at 1010 in the back, bro, acting like she about to contribute. So this opening has that trademark Ikimonogakari feel to it. You know, it sounds like something an Asian family would sing during karaoke night in 1989. I don't think this song works as well for me as Bluebird does, but I still like it overall. I know people like this opening a lot, so maybe this will be controversial, but I just don't think it's as catchy. Now, obviously, that's a subjective thing that's up to personal taste, but I just like the songwriting in Bluebird better. I actually think the strongest part of this opening musically is the higher pitched percussion and keys in the background. Like, it's especially prominent during the chorus. Like, you have these bells and jingles, probably a tambourine or something, and then the synth keys give it that shining, shimmering sound. Again, this this is a lot of the reason why Ikimonogatari reminds me a lot of 1980s Japan. As I'm sure you know, the 80s were a decade of opulence in Japan when the country was at the height of its economic power. And that glittery, almost disco sound is reflective of the shining optimism that the country had. But yeah, otherwise, I think this opening is still super solid. I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. The next opening features a song called Sign by everyone's favorite all caps Japanese band, Flow.
I realize that screaming pain.
Oh, hell nah. This My Chemical Romance ass. I don't remember this either. Oh, this isn't the Pain arc, is it? This must be when we're just like introducing Pain and all them. I don't remember this song and I already dislike it. Oh, I mean, I guess I don't dislike it. It's just what's the word to describe it? I don't want to say underwhelming either, because it's not. Oh my god, what is this? Yo, Naruto's crashing out again. Look, he's tweaking. He's off that PCP. Naruto, bro. What they say, he needs some milk. Yeah, this is, okay, yeah, this is when Jiraiya dies. Spoilers. Can you imagine, dude? Imagine getting spoiled on Jiraiya's death in a Naruto opening reaction video. Why would you be watching this anyway? I mean, you could be. Sorry if I spoiled that for you. But Jiraiya dies. Naruto has a weird son named Boruto. Tenten ends up owning like a KB Toys, and both Naruto and Sasuke lose their arms after jerking each other off or something. Yeah, I'm sorry if you're a big fan of this opening, but it wasn't exactly my favorite. I will say before anything else that I think that the chorus is good. It's got that big, you know, gambare energy to it. And I didn't talk too much about it, but combined with the visuals of the opening, I think it makes that chorus section hit all the more harder. But other than that, the song just didn't do much for me. Like I mentioned, it's not bad or underwhelming. I just think everything outside of the hook doesn't have the punch to match the opening's visuals. Like that little phased out vocal effect they do during the bridge, like, nah, man, I'm good on that. I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 5. Not the worst thing ever, but it's definitely not my favorite. Next, we got A World That Was Transparent by Hata Motohiro. I vaguely remember this one too. Dang, rest in peace, man. He's writing the new Monogatari chapter. Monogatari would be the type of shit that Jiraiya writes, bro. What was the name of the series he actually wrote? I forget. I remember liking this song though because I like the way they mix the acoustic guitar in the background, because the way it kind of interplays with that glittering keyboard. So this is when Pain invades Konoha, right? Oh my god, my goat Gamabunta. This is where Kakashi dies too, right? Spoilers, sorry. Yeah, spoilers. Kakashi becomes the 6th Hokage as well. Just spoiling everything. Imagine I just start spoiling random shows too. Gojo gets sealed in Jujutsu Kaisen. Fun fact, this artist also did the ending song for Kids on the Slope, one of my favorite animes, so yeah. That has absolutely nothing to do with this opening though. I like A World That Was Transparent a lot though. Like I said in the reaction, I like the way the acoustic guitar sounds. I think it fits well with the songwriting. There's that one part where the melody walks down the scale and then the acoustic guitar just pounds out those chords and floats sort of on top of that single bass guitar, and I don't know, it all sounds great. All of that, ooh, wee, ooh, wee, ooh, wee, ooh, like all that chanting stuff sounds a bit tacky to me, but otherwise it's really good. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5. Next, we got the song Diver by Nico Touches the Walls. Oh my god. Naruto just be falling in all of these openings. Like, where are you falling from? Did Naruto jump? Was he trying to end it all? He's like, oh my god, my son is gonna be Boruto. I gotta end it all. They were actually, dude, they're lovers. Don't tell me they weren't about to kiss right there. They're about to smooch. Look at Naruto. He's pissed that it didn't happen. He was like, I was so close. This song is good, I remember, for the little guitar riffs that are going on. You'd think that this would be no different from some of the other openings that I said weren't as good. But what makes this different, I think, is the guitar melody is a little bit more, I don't want to say catchy, but a little more listenable, if that even makes sense. I don't even remember what arc this is. Is this the Slice of Life arc where Naruto plays with Sasuke's Bankai? Solid opening for sure. As you heard in the reaction, I was mainly comparing this to the opening with the Flow song. Obviously they're two different songs, but the reason I like Diver a little bit better is, again, the way those electric guitar riffs are written. But also, and I didn't mention this part, I like the way that they're mixed better. The guitars on this song are a bit heavier on the high-end frequencies, because I mean, you know, they're playing higher notes, especially that lead guitar. It makes things sound a bit sharper, a bit more punchy, if that makes sense. But yeah, this was a good one. I'm gonna say 3 out of 5. Next opening features the song Lovers by 7! 7 Oops. That's definitely a band name. Oh, I just looked them up. They were the ones that did the opening for Your Lie in April, so shout out to them. I don't remember this one. This is the ending of Evangelion. Congratulations, Naruto, you made it to the end of your own series. What if Naruto died in the middle of Naruto, bro? Can you imagine? Sakura becomes the new protagonist. That would be a good twist for a shonen, where the hot-blooded main lead, like the gung-ho, gambare Naruto type character dies, and then like the girl out of the trio has to become the main character now. That would be a good subversion. This is where Naruto started getting really down in the dumps, bro. All the post-pain arc stuff. I know some of y'all out there are gonna be like, actually, this is where it got super lit. This is the fourth great ninja war is so cool, man. Like, that's fine if you think that. I'm good, bro. Gaara, why are you crying, bro? Actually, if anybody has a reason to cry, it's Gaara. Let me stop. Bro, I truly do not remember this song, but I'm a little mixed on it. I like the female vocals. I don't think the song structure does anything for me. I don't know. So as you heard, solid song, but there's a lot about it that's just okay for me. Again, the strongest part is the vocal performance. I think it's a really good melody with a really good singer just belting it out. This almost seems like a song that Lisa would sing. Again, not to compare, but that's just what it reminded me of. Actually, the more I think about it, I don't really like how she sounds when she holds some of those high notes. No disrespect to the vocalist, she can obviously sing better than I can, but maybe that's just what was bugging me while I was listening to the song. The instrumentation is just okay too. There's nothing that stands out sonically, it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna give this opening a 3 out of 5. The next opening is New Song by Tactica, what? What is this? This sounds like something off Cowboy Carter. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about this. And once again, Naruto just falling. Hey, ooh, okay, Killer Bee going crazy. What is this? I legitimately don't remember this. I like that it's different from all the other openings so far. They got like this marching band beat. It's a little lacking in energy though, in my opinion. Not that that's inherently a bad thing, but it's lacking in energy in the sense that, and it could be the production mixing too. It sounds a little bit low on the mix sounds a little bit low. Like the vocal mix is a little bit low. I think that's what's giving it low energy. Okay, they're going crazy. They K-pop dancing. Hold on. I will say I like the acoustic guitar. I'm a big fan of whenever people use acoustic guitars creatively in a rock song. As you can see, this is a running theme in many of these reactions, but YouTube does not exactly have the best sound quality for listening to these songs. That being said, I still don't think that helps the case for this opening. Like I mentioned in the reaction, I like that it's different from other openings, but that doesn't automatically make something good, right? I think the marching band beat they did with the drums clashes with the energy of the hook in a not so good way. Because if you listen, the melody and delivery of this hook could have been on any of the other openings we've seen so far. But instead of putting it over a more traditional rock / punk / whatever beat, they do it over this 1-2 1-2 1-2 beat, which again makes it different, cool, but it's not exactly my favorite thing ever. I'm gonna give this one a 2 out of 5. The next opening is Assault Rock by the Cro-Magnons. Oh my god, that was the nastiest face that Naruto ever made. Okay, no, maybe it's YouTube messing up the sound on this. This mix sounds terrible. But hold on, let me listen to the song because I kind of like it though. This is another one I don't really remember. You know who this instantly reminds me of? Do y'all know, what is his name? Jeff Rosenstock or Rosenthal? He's a punk musician. It's kind of that messy, grungy, garage rock, garage punk type sound. I remember one time I was mixing an album for this local punk band in Chicago called the Jackrabbits, and they sounded just like this, man. I don't know whatever happened to them, if they ever made it or not. I just recorded a couple songs for like an EP they were doing. But they had this kind of gritty, down-to-earth energy. Like I said, garage rock. Messy, but like on purpose. They had that kind of sound to them. This might fuck around and be my favorite one. Wait, I really like this one actually. So as you saw, despite the dog shit audio quality, this was one of my favorite openings. There's a certain charm that comes from music that is performed in a raw, gritty, and messy way. For all of these openings so far, you've heard me talk about, oh, the vocal performance, oh, the mix on the instrumentation, blah, blah, blah. Those things are important, and when you're doing a studio quality recording, you definitely want to make sure those sound as professional as possible. But there's also beauty in imperfection. right? That's literally what defines the garage rock sound. Because don't get me wrong, I'm sure the Cro-Magnons recorded this song in a professional studio and some sound engineer definitely worked on it. But you listen to their performance and you can't help but just picture them recording it as they perform it literally in someone's garage. And that kind of thing is intentional. Everything from the messy instrumentation to the vocals that are just belted out like they're trying to be heard over a rowdy bar crowd. All of that is what I'd assume to be an intentional aesthetic. And it works really well in this. I like it a lot. 5 out of 5. For the next Naruto Shippuden opening, aka my favorite anime of all time, we have If by Daisuke. Instantly after saying that last opening was one of my favorites, I already dislike this opening. Don't like the vocal delivery, a little too nasally. He sounds like me. Not that that's inherently bad, but I think if this song doesn't work. Hey man, hentai has forever ruined the Raikage for me, bro. That's him and Killer Bee are like my GOAT characters, but hentai, hey, if you know, you know, man. Shout out to the Raikage though. Oh, is this where like all the past villains got reanimated? Oh, and I hated this part, bro. That was so musty. What was even happening here? Everything after the Pain arc was so unmemorable for me. But this is my favorite anime of all time though. Don't get it twisted. There's nothing better than some Naruto. Yeah, I know I said I didn't like this one, but I don't think it's exactly the worst of the worst. If you watch some of the other videos where I listen to anime openings, that's where you'll see some truly dog shit songs. This isn't on that level, but I'm still not a big fan. Like I said in the reaction, not a big fan of the vocal performance specifically. It's super nasally, and you know, that's not always a bad thing, because you'll see later on in this video, there's another band with a lead singer that gives a similar performance that I actually really like. This is gonna sound super nitpicky, but I think the reason this particular performance doesn't work for me is because there's a bit too much bass in this motherfucker's voice. If you're gonna have that sing-songy, nasally vocal performance, you might as well go all the way. But you'll see in this song there are points where the singer goes into a lower register and you can definitely hear it. But there's still that nasally delivery on top of it, so it sounds super weird. I think it's especially pronounced during that verse, and I don't know, I'm just not a fan. This opening is a 2 out of 5. Sorry if you're a fan of this one, but like I said, it's not like the worst thing ever. Next we got Not Even Sudden Rain Can Defeat Me, once again by our favorite Nico Touches the Walls. Oh, I think I remember this one, because I remember that guitar riff at the opening. It's crazy how just making something catchy instantly imprints it in people's memories. That's, I mean, obviously that's the point. You make something catchy so it becomes memorable. But it's like a guitar riff like that is so instantly recognizable. Oh, is this where Madara Uchiha was like folding all the 5 Kage? Just embarrassing them? Shout out to Tsunade, man. I don't know what you're supposed to get from that. Just shout out to Tsunade. No other comments needed. Look at Clifford the Big Red Fox over here. Yeah, this riff is iconic in my opinion. At least it's memorable for somebody like me who likes that kind of thing. I like this opening a lot. Again, it has a super memorable guitar riff that comes across as especially crisp and pronounced in the mix. I think the vocal melody is good too. You'll hear a lot of impressive vocal tricks here. Like he hits some nice falsettos, some nice little runs. And I mean, overall, it's just a very energetic performance. Now, if I was in the studio working with Nico Touches the Walls, not that anyone was looking to me for musical suggestions on anything, but you know, hey, it's my video. I personally think that this song would benefit a lot from some backing vocals. Because if you listen back to Diver, there are some very subtle backing vocals during that hook. In this song, the vocals on the hook are definitely layered, but I don't know, maybe it'd be cool to add some backing vocals panned to the left and right, just subtly, you know, not too much. And you know, maybe that's not even what the band was going for, and that's fine, because the song is still good either way. I'm giving this opening a 4 out of 5. For the next opening, we got a song from Nogizaka 46 called Size of the Moon. That 007 ass opening. Who? That looked like Anya from Spy Family. I have never seen this opening in my entire life, bro. I've never seen this in my 47 years of existence. Why does it sound like the band that did the Madoka Magica opening? So this has got to be like we're in the midst of the 4th grade ninja war. Oh man, this is where Naruto really got like, oh man, I don't even know. They sort of lost the plot. I mean, they lost the plot way back, but, and I'm sure people are gonna disagree with me. That's fine if you want to disagree. I'm just saying, for me, it did. I kind of like this song though. Ooh, I don't know about this part. I see what they were trying to do, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
That one was solid. I don't want to call it forgettable because I'm definitely gonna remember that goofy ass vocal effect towards the end. But I don't really have much to say about this one. It sounds sort of similar to a song that Ikimonogatari would do, at least from a vocal standpoint, but overall the song is just fine. I like that the drums are a little less pronounced. I guess that I've just been listening to all these heavy hitting rock songs, so it's nice to soften things up a little bit with this song. Yeah, it's just a fun song, a fun opening where we witnessed the horrors of war. I'm gonna say 3 out of 5. Next up, we got Crimson Lotus by Does. Yeah, that's the name of the band.
It's got another little catchy guitar for the beginning. I don't know if I remember this. Damn, Naruto look kind of... Hold on, everybody looking kind of skinny in the opening. Let me see. Yeah, damn, everybody, like, y'all on that Ozempic? Drake giving you the hookup? Yeah, I know Kakashi not built like that, bro. He got a little bit more mass to him, you know what I mean? Sakura looking skinny too, like, oh, nah, girl. Everybody on here on that, that old school Jenny Craig diet. Hinata, what are you crying for, bro? You about to marry the main character. Dry your tears, girl. You coming up. Okay. So, y'all remember the song a few ones back that was very garage rock, very messy, exactly like this. But I don't like this one, man. And it's the mix. It's the mix of it. And you'd think that would be a point in its favor because, you know, garage rock is kind of characterized by the amateurish sound, you know, quote unquote, a million quotations around that, but listen, it sounds like they're playing like plastic Fisher-Price drums. Listen to it. And again, this could be just YouTube messing up the sound, but like this part sounds insane, like in a bad way. It sounds like I'm listening to it through one of those cup phones with the string attached to it. This is some nonsense right now. I don't like this song at all. I'm sorry if this is your favorite Naruto Shippuden opening. And no disrespect to the band either. I'm sure they worked really hard to make this song, but just because you worked hard on it doesn't mean that I have to like it.
Yeah, you basically heard everything I had to say in the reaction. But I want y'all to go back and listen to the song and listen when it transitions into the chorus and notice the lack of shift in energy. Obviously the vocals perk up, it's actually a pretty good delivery, but the instrumentation just continues to sound so flimsy. And I mentioned YouTube messing up the audio quality, but you can also just tell that this is how the song is mixed. Yeah, very unfortunate, but I think this is gonna be a 1 out of 5 for me. Alright, up next we got the big one, folks. It's Silhouette by Karabun.
Would it be crazy to say that this song like ushered in the modern age of anime AMVs or like online edits? Do you know what I mean by that? Because I know this was also like a meme thing too, because you know, you had that trend where people were like running through their mirrors or whatever while they're doing like the Naruto run while this song was playing. But this like ushered in the era like a little bit before TikTok, where people would use actual anime music in the AMVs. Because you know how back in the day they would play like freaking Linkin Park or something in their AMV edits. But I used to see this song a lot in like unrelated anime AMV clips. Like they would put this in like fucking ReZero edits. But yeah, this is a really good song. I'm a big fan of Kanabun, the band. And I know I made fun of another earlier opening for having a nasally vocal delivery. But there's a reason why Kanabun's lead vocalist is able to pull this off well. And I think it's just the timbre of his voice. Aw, poor Naruto. Sitting on that famous swing, man. That nasty ass swing. Yeah, you hum this to 8 out of 10 anime fans and they're gonna recognize it instantly. Bro, I thought that was Entei, like the Pokemon at first. I was looking at Kurama, I was like, damn bro, Pokemon crossover? And you know what? I also think this opening, and Kanabun in general, kind of ushered in a lot of new trends for these modern battle shonen anime opening songs. The sort of light J-rock with this kind of vocal delivery. Obviously it's been done before this, but Silhouette definitely popularized it to a new degree. Just kind of like that pulse pounding, like the tempo keeps going, it keeps going. And which is why it's very fitting that people did a lot of Naruto running like meme videos to this, because it makes you want to go out there and run, you know what I'm saying? Makes you want to go out there and move.
So we all know that this is a very famous anime opening, right? And I don't think I need to tell y'all that a big part of why it's popular is because it's really good. I'm a big Kanabun fan, so maybe I'm biased, but this is really just a great song, man. I think in one of my earliest anime opening review videos, literally one of the first videos on this channel, I talked about this song. And this was back when I didn't give a fuck and was completely unfiltered, so I think I was shitting on the song and being all snarky and sarcastic like classic Damian. But obviously that's all just jokes. I really do like the song. When you listen to Silhouette, and I guess a lot of songs that Kanabun make, I want you to notice the sense of space that their songs create, and I'll explain what that means. Kanabun uses the same instruments that the majority of the other songs in this video use. 2 guitars, a bass guitar, and drums. I don't even think they use a keyboard in this song, if I'm not mistaken. But the way they mix these instruments and add layers of reverb and EQing creates this feeling of space, like the song is bigger than it actually is. The drums are panned out to both sides and you have the toms rolling through the mix. It's also apparent when you see that their songwriting creates these moments of space by putting delay on the guitars and having them fluttering through the more quiet verse to create that contrast with the more bombastic chorus. And then of course, above all of that, it's catchy. The hook is catchy, the verse melody is catchy, it's just a catchy ass song. This opening, Silhouette, is like a combination of all the positive things I said about the previous openings, except for like the raw grittiness thing. This is a pretty polished, produced song, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, this is obviously a 5 out of 5. Next we got Wind by Yamazaru.
Ah, nah, we go from one of the most memorable Naruto openings to I literally don't know what this is. Okay. Why does that sound familiar? Bro, you know what I was thinking? It sounds like the opening to Power Rangers Ninja Storm. Oh, this is a cool visual aesthetic. I haven't been commenting on the visuals that much, but that looked pretty cool. I mean, as far as just like battle shonen visuals, I mean, all of these openings have been pretty good. Oh, I like this hook. That's a catchy hook. I like this. Nah, yeah, this one, hold on. This one is actually pretty good. This is pretty good, for considering it's one I don't even remember, but
thankfully we go from Silhouette to another strong opening. Like you saw in the reaction, I don't exactly have vivid memories of this opening, but I definitely think it's dope. Like Silhouette, it has all the good points that I mentioned from the other anime openings. You know, crisp instrumentation, good vocal performance, tight songwriting, but it also has a level of grittiness to it. That comes across mostly from the lead singer. I think I'd compare this performance to something like Asian Kung Fu Generation, who, you know, we'll get to them later. The only negative I'd say is that the actual melody itself isn't as catchy as I'd like, but it's still cool. I give this one a 4 out of 5. Pleasantly surprised, you know. Next up we got Line by Tsukima Switch.
they're holding a gacha game currency right there. How many pulls can that get me on Genshin Impact? That should look like the butterfly from Persona. Where Igor at? Where Philemon at? This one... I'm already smelling a 3 out of 5 on this. Let me not speak too soon though. I gotta analyze it, you know what I'm saying? That's my job, head ass. This one, I think, okay, what's saving it is the fact that it sounds crisp. And that's what I'm saying. Mixing, production does so much for a song, bro. That's literally one of the most important things other than the songwriting itself and the actual performance. It could even turn like a mediocre performance and a mediocre song into something really good. And that's why audio quality sound is important too. Y'all gotta get some good headphones, good speakers. I mean, these aren't like the best headphones I own, but they're studio grade, so.
Alright, well, once again, you already heard most of my thoughts in the reaction. The song is really carried by its production and whoever was in the booth doing the audio engineering. It's a little bit of a slower song, so you're obviously not gonna have the same energy as some of the more gung-ho, gambare sounding openings. But that's fine, we need songs like that. I know I said it smelled like a 3 out of 5, but I think I'm comfortable giving this one a 4. Alright, next up we got Blood Circulator by, you guessed it, Asian Kung Fu Generation.
Alright, we're in the second to last one. Let's finish strong. Yeah, Naruto don't look strong right there. He looked like he got COVID or something. He about to throw up. You good, Naruto? Oh yeah, I could not tell you what is even happening in these later arcs. Like, is this when Kaguya showed up already? Like, what is even happening? Yeah, get in there, Sakura. Contribute. Beat the allegations. Okay, she kind of doing something. Has Sakura done more action-y stuff in the openings than she has in the actual show? That's so crazy if that's true. Like, has she thrown more punches in the opening animations than in the actual show? Oh yeah, there go Kaguya. Shout out to Kaguya Shinomiya, if you know, you know.
Yeah, I mean...
It's fine.
If you couldn't guess from the reaction, it's not exactly my favorite Asian Kung Fu Generation song. It's not bad by any stretch, but it definitely ain't no Haruka Kanata. And I think the main reason that I think that is because it's lacking that same level of energy and grit. Like, don't get me wrong, the lead singer still gives a similar raspy vocal performance, but it's in service of a much more sing-songy melody. Like, if this was performed by Kanabun's singer or even Ikimonogatari's singer, it could work. But I think Asian Kung Fu Generation is at their strongest when they're just belting out the notes, like in Haruka Kanata. But I mean, other than that, the opening is fine. I'm gonna say 3 out of 5. Alright, the last opening on here, at least according to the Naruto wiki, let me know if I missed anything, is Empty Heart by Anli.
Alright, this is the last Naruto Shippuden opening. I'm so excited to end it off. Oh. I like that vocal delivery. Oh, okay, hold on. She's kind of hitting that that octave jump. She got a little bit falsetto right there. Using her head voice. Oh, there you go. He became Hokage. But bro, I'll never forget when Kyle Kuzma was talking about Naruto and he called Naruto the king of his village. I mean, low-key kind of true. He's like the mayor, I guess. No, he pronounced Hokage Hokage, dude. He called Naruto young Hokage, king of his village, bro. Shout out to Kyle Kuzma.
He's dope. Young sensei, young Hokage, you know, king of his village.
Damn. Wow, look at those best buddies. History will say they were just friends. History will just say they were roommates.
Honestly, great opening to end this video on. Like I already mentioned, I love this singer's performance, but I also like the instrumentation that she's singing over. I don't know why, but it reminds me of like Yuru Camp openings. Like you definitely know exactly what kind of emotions they wanted you to feel while they were writing this song. You got a little orchestra playing in the background with some string instrumentation. You know, that's something you see in a lot of these slice of life openings too. But yeah, considering I have zero memory of ever hearing this opening, I really like it. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. I'm so glad we could end on this and not some bullshit, you know? But yeah, that's all I got for the Naruto Shippuden openings. It took almost 3 years since the last time I did the Naruto Part 1 openings, but we're finally here. We did the video. I'm sure many people will disagree with the opinions that I've put forth here, but that's fine. I'm used to it. People have called me every slur in the book in my other anime opening videos, even some that probably don't exist yet. They just made some shit up for me. But yeah, I'll be fine. I can take it. But yeah, comment below and tell me what you think of my rankings, and also let me know what your favorite Naruto Shippuden opening is. Also, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. And maybe, just maybe, you can also donate to Patreon and check out some full-length, uncut reactions to many different shows on there. Otherwise, that's the video. Peace. I never used to do post-credit stuff back when I regularly did these anime opening videos, so I don't really know what to put here. Did y'all see that tweet I made with all my favorite Pokemon? Doesn't really have anything to do with this video, but